Good morning and most welcome to my YouTube channel Speak English Easily. My name is Sanjay. Today I'll inform you a very important topic. The name is how to increase your fluency in spoken English. Yes friend. So today I'll inform you a very interesting topic by which we can not only get the fluency but we also get the increasing procedure, increasing method, increasing technique, right? So some people think that if a person can speak very fast, then that means he is very fluent in English. See, what is the method actually? I want to say, if a person speak English fluency in the same fluent, means in the same speed, he can speak continuously for a long time. That's his fluency. That's great. So how we can do faster speaking and how we can increase our speaking fluency? Let's start. So number one, I have already given here the technique, think in English. Yes friend. So next one is make advanced sentences. Yes, so already I have given this information, think in English, in the last video. You can watch that video, then you can find the details about it, and I'll inform here also about this. So how we can increase our thinking process in English. And next one is make advanced sentence. Yes friend, whenever we are speaking something, then definitely we have to make sentence in our brain first, then we can speak the sentence with our mouth. So if the process of brain is high, whenever we are speaking, we already make another sentences in our brain, then it will be very faster to speak in English. So next one is forget all rules. Yes friend, it is very wonderful thing. What happens whenever I speak English or we speak English, we go to our previous books or notes, we collect to understand, we collect to remember what was the topic. Then what happened, we forget to focus whenever I speaking. So this is the problem whenever we start to speak, then it makes a lots of mistake and we are not able to speak fluently. So let's start details about it. So number one, I would like to inform here, think in English. This is my first point. And what is this? Early morning planning. Yes friend, do your whole day planning in the morning, thinking in English. Yes friend, what happened, basically we definitely do some planning in the morning, that whole day, what I'll do, where I should go, and what is my procedure. All these things I have to do one by one. So in this case, in the morning, whenever we do this process, just we need to think in English, start to think in English. Then what happened, positive vibes goes to our brain, and our brain start to think in the morning in English. If the brain start thinking in the morning in English, then whole day definitely it will get a practice, it will be habit for us to make think in English. So it is a very wonderful thing for us. Next one is speak loudly when alone. See, what is this? When you are alone, just speak loudly. I can speak English fluently. This practice should be done more than 3 times in a day. Yes friend, if I speak loudly that I can speak in English, basically I would like to suggest you, whenever you go to park in the morning for morning walk, then whenever you are alone, then definitely you say, I can speak in English fluently. I can speak in English fluently. I can speak in English fluently. So if you say this sentence 3 times, then what will happen? A positive vibes will go to your brain, and your brain will be get confidence, and it will generate a good confidence in your mind that yes, I can speak in English. It is wonderful. It is very wonderful, because I have practiced this in many times and I have got the benefit of this practice. So this will help you to build a very good confidence in your mind to speak English. So let's see the next one. When you think in English. what happen when you think to do anything, just start to think in English. Even any short planning, try to think in English. Yes friend, whole day, suppose whatever you are doing, whatever you are starting to work in your life or your job, or whatever you are going to do planning the whole day, just start to think in English. Then what will happen, your brain will be get a practice in daily basis. Then it will make a habit for you, and this habit will help you to get the fluency in English. So this is the three things I have already informed you. Early morning planning, speak loudly when you alone, when you think in English, just think in English. So these three process, if you do in daily basis, your mind will be automatically get the vibes to think in English. So this is a very great practice for us to get the fluency in English. So let's see what is next topic that is very important for us. Make advanced sentences. Yes friend, it is very critical to understand. I can understand it is, you have to watch this video again and again, then you can understand it. Make advanced sentences. Suppose if you are talking with a person, and if you want to get the advance in the English, if you want to get the increase fluency in English, then what you have to do, you have to practice your brain so that you can make the different kind of sentences whenever you are doing the conversation with them. Means suppose if you are asking a question, and before asking the question, as well as you have to think the next question, what is the next question you will ask him, and as well as you will get the answer of this question. If he asks me any question, what will be the answer for that? So that means they're running only one question, but in the back end they're running lots of sentences. So this is the very good technique to get the fluency in English, right? So I think you can understand it, what is I'm going to tell you. So let's see. Start think in brain. It is details about it so that you can easily understand it. So start thinking in brain. When you speak with anyone, start advanced thinking in your brain to make sentences. This will help you to increase your fluency in English. Yes friend, I have already informed you details that how you can do this practice. Suppose if you are speaking with anyone, just go to your brain and you think again and again, what is the next question, what is the next answer of this question, what kind of question he can ask me, what kind of answer I should give him, or what is the next sentence I will make for him. So all these things should be done in the back end. Then what will happen, there will be not shortage of sentence whenever you are starting to speak in English, right? So this is a very good thing. I think lots of people are not able to understand it. It is very difficult. So if you try to read and try to watch this video again and again, then definitely you can get the answer and you will be understand it. So let's see the next one. Increase your imagination of question. Yes friend, whenever speaking with anyone, try to imagine in English what would be the next probable question from the listener. Yes friend, it is a very good point for us. Suppose we are talking with any person, so I should be imagine myself that what should be the next question from the listener, because I am discussing on any topic. So any topic, what is the next question might be, you don't know about that, what is the question. Yes, it is wonderful, but you should think on it that it may be the question. For example, I have to say, suppose I am a customer care executive and a customer has called me in a telecaller, right? Suppose in a SIM service provider customer care, I'm working there, and the customer has called me. So there's lots of question maybe, right? I can think lots of question. The customer can say that yes, my SIM has lost, the amount is deducted, the caller tune should be deduction, or caller tune should be disconnected, or lots of question maybe. So I can think all of this question in my mind. Then what will happen? My mind will get a very good practice, and it will be automatically try to make lots of sentence in my brain. And whenever I speaking with any other person, then this practice will help me to make sentence. It will not provide to blank me, right? So let's see the next. Increase your imagination of answer. Yes, first of all I have to read this. If somebody has started a question, try to imagine the answer of the question, even the answer of probable question. This will help you to get fluency. Yes, friend. See, what is this? All these things are imagination, not in your front. So I am just imagining. Suppose whenever I am going to this same example, I want to say when the customer care executive I am, and the customer calls me, then suppose if I am thinking that if a customer say I have lost the SIM, then what will be the answer for me? Yes sir, definitely I'll help you, and I'll stop your number from here, right? So this is the process I already thinking in my mind. If the customer say suppose it is all these things are in my imagine, not in practical, right? I'm thinking already, just customer has called me, but I am not in practical. That's what is the customer's question, but just I am imagining myself that if the customer say my amount is deducted, then what I have to give him the first sentence to him. I have to apologize for him. Sorry for your inconvenience, sir. Definitely I'll help you. So this answer will come automatically in my mind. So how is it possible? Because I already was thinking without my knowledge, right? It was going a process in my brain that customer can ask me any question. I have to be ready for that. So that's why I was already ready for that, right? So this is the very good practice for me. So this imagination should be done in our mind. So let's see the next. What is this? Next is forget all rules. Yes, friend. What happened? A non-native speaker goes to his previous notes, goes to his previous read books. What is the knowledge? What is the sentence? Don't go there. Why are you going your past? Right? Whenever you're speaking, just you focus on your making sentences. Don't go there. Right? So this is my only motto to given this point. Forget all rules. Yes, whatever rule I read, all grammar rules, all techniques. Forget all these things. Just focus to make sentences whenever you are going to speak with any person. This technique will help you to increase your fluency in English. Right? I'm not saying that you have to forget all rules of grammar. No. I'm just saying whenever you are speaking on that time, don't try to remember all the grammar rules. You just forget it. Right? Don't go to techniques. Just forget it. Just focus on speaking whenever you are speaking. But you should read the grammar rules, you should read the techniques, you should listen the techniques. Right? Got my point? I am just saying that whenever you are speaking, just focus on speaking and making the sentences. This will help you to increase your fluency in English. Right? So let's see these points. What is this? Forget grammar rules. Yes, friend. Whenever you start speaking, just focus on fluency of making sentences. Don't try to recollect the grammar rules and try to remember your notebooks pages. Yes, friend. It is very good point. What happened? A non-native speaker or who is a less fluency English speaker or who is less fluent in English speaking, what he does, he definitely goes to remember whenever you are speaking. He goes to his books, what was notes, what was sentence, what did I read in the last time. He goes to back. Then what happens, his 50% mind works to collect the previous notes and 50% mind works to speak. That's why obviously he will not get a fluency in English. So that's why I'm saying here that you just focus to speak in English whenever you are speaking with him. It may be wrong, it may be right, no problem. It may be correct, it may be incorrect. All grammars, whatever grammars you read already, you forget that. Just to focus to make sentence. It may be wrong, it may be right. Suppose for example I have to say you are a boy, right? So if you say you boy, you are forget to speak here, no problem my dear, just speak out it because this is the practice to increase your fluency. Whenever you start to increase your fluency, this is technique, only technique by which you can increase your fluency, because this technique will help you to push you to go forward, right? Other technique, what's happened, other techniques push to go backwards. If you think just what did I read, I have to collect the sentences from them, I'll say here no, just speak out. So let's see that next point. What is this? Forget all speaking techniques. Yes, already I have informed here that lots of techniques are available. We listen lots of techniques in YouTube or whatever, in Google or with our friends. So whenever you're speaking, just forget it. So you should focus only your sentence making process. Don't remember again and again your notebook when you're speaking with anyone. It will increase your fluency. Yes friend, if you go to your past to recollect your knowledge, then you will not able to focus to increase your fluency. So if you want to increase your fluency really, then just focus to make the sentences whenever you are going to speak. Don't go to your rules, don't go to your regulations, don't go to your remember your techniques how to increase your fluency, right? Just speak out whatever you know, whatever sentences you know, whatever vocabulary you have, just you start with that. So next and last point, forget your read books, writing notes. Yes friend, when you start your speaking, don't try to remember your read books. Think that you don't know how to read and write, just focus on your speaking. This will definitely help you to increase your fluency. Yes, already I have given these points. So just one thing I have to remember here and focus on it, that whenever you are speaking, just think that you don't know how to read, don't know how to write, don't know how to remember, just you can speak. Okay, so this mindset will help you to speak in English fluently. Suppose a boy who don't know how to write, don't know how to read, we can see there are lots of examples. There are lots of examples are available. A very small boy, he don't know how to write or how to write, right? Just he can speak. So how can it possible? Because he don't recollect his mind, he don't go to his past to collect his knowledge. Whatever knowledge he has, just he speak out. So this technique will help you to provide the encourage and provide the focus force to get your increased fluency in English. So this is technique I already informed you, that forget grammar rules, forget all speaking techniques, forget your read and books and writing notes, right? Just forget it. Whenever you are speaking, just forget it that I don't know anything, just I know how to speak. Whatever knowledge you have, just you forget it. Knowledge means what? Whatever you are copy and paste in your mind, that's not knowledge. Knowledge means what? Whatever you did in your thinking process, whenever you read the book or whenever you write a note, the thinking process is knowledge. So thinking process helps you to process a conversation. So when you are doing a conversation, if you forget all these things, what did you read, just you focus on your brain that yes, I have this knowledge and I can speak it. Just do this practice. Your tongue and your mouth will definitely get practice, and it will help you to speak English whenever you want to speak English in fluently, right? So this technique definitely will help you to increase your fluency in English. So thank you very much, my dear friend, to watch this video. I hope if you watch this video very carefully, it will help you to increase your fluency in English. Thank you very much.